Dealer with a drip mind too tight. Cause I'm some top look grew up rich, I grew up poor. Had to hustle, be mature. That's my point of view. That's my point of view.
Hello everybody, Sanbonani Dumelang, it's your girl Gigi Lamaine aka Inkosazana Yasekasi, and welcome to yet another episode of POV where we seek to understand and not to judge. And of course guys, we are the trendsetters. I mean, blowing up continentally, we're doing super well, and we're here to give you exclusives and hear stories from people that you look up to or people you just want to know about. Today I'm super excited to be introducing a Forex trader, a man who's into the business of helping people make money, and he's also the founder of NFI. Guys, he Forex Lalelan. Ndamoes, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you very much for having me here as well.
Listen, you are so controversial. Just last week, I saw a video of you going wild. I don't know if it was champagne or it was a cognac, and you were just like this in the car, and then you're the guy who's still in the bathroom, sitting in the bathtub. I mean, what kind of person is Ndamoes? Because sometimes people can misconstrue your personality.
Okay, I can say I'm a free thinker, free spirit. So I just try my best to be myself at all the time, at any situation. So some find it maybe intimidating, controversial, or some they like it. Mostly they like it because at least it's not easy to just have someone living their life the way I do it. So that's how I can say
You are, yeah.
I am me.
Yeah.
One of one.
Yeah, and you're proudly Limpopo, right?
Yeah, Limpopo, yes.
A Venda boy.
A Venda boy.
Right? How was it growing up in Limpopo?
Growing up there, it was not easy. It was very difficult, to be honest. From nothing, but now when you are like this, you think it was easy, but it was difficult. So it's about that knowing what you want in life, how you wanna go, find life, and trying to taking risk in life. So yeah, it was not easy at all, but now it's fine now.
Yeah. And your house, your home unit, siblings, parents, what was that like,
I have one brother, which is my older brother. So we're just two. So it was very easy. We get along from there until now. The only thing about my brother, it's the only one that I can say I don't like, is this cars.
What are these cars about?
I don't know.
What happened?
You're fighting about a Caesar or something like that. Cut away. So that was there. That's the only thing. But I don't know what happened.
Was it by mistake or it was like a scuffle?
Mistake, it's a scuffle. So yeah, but yeah, it was good.
It was. Education. I think that's something everyone wants to know, especially when it comes to the Forex game.
Okay, I can say, according to me, education is very important. You need to know how to talk, how to write, how to interact with people. But it's not really the only way of living a life.
Of course.
You understand? So my point is that education is important, but if you're not good there, you can still do something. But I did finish my matric. Very good with bachelor degree, by the way.
Yeah, shout out bachelor degree, guys.
Yes, bachelor degree, and then I went to college. I didn't want to go to university, by the way, because I felt like university was a long route to success or living life the way you want to do. So I went to a college, completed my diploma, then did my research, everything was done, but working again, it's not really a thing. Yeah, so I did complete my matric and I did my diploma. So that's where I left it.
Right. And then now, fast track. What was your degree?
Marketing management.
Marketing management, right?
Diploma, yes.
Diploma, sorry. And fast forward, you decide to go into the Forex world. What encouraged or how did you come to the decision that you wanted to do Forex?
It's a very easy one, this one. It was when you sit down, you don't have anything. So you go on internet. What's the best way for you to make money? So you get different things that you can check there. Okay, this is the best. Then you came into something called Forex. And then by that time, you see other people doing that. The people were doing that. So I checked those people doing that. So for me, it was like, okay, I can try this as well. And then, so that's why I came into doing Forex, because I saw some other people doing it at that time, which was in 2015.
Yeah.
So it was like way back.
So now with Forex, I'm just trying to understand, is it a gift where you're just able to do it? Is it a skill that you learn over time? Is it predictability? Because I've heard people even saying it's like gambling. You know, you can win, you can lose. How would you describe what Forex is for somebody who doesn't understand what it is?
Okay. Some they gamble on Forex. It will look like a gamble. But I think it's something that you need to have knowledge about and patience. You can have a skill, but if you don't have patience, you can still not make money. So it's not about saying it's a skill or what, but you need to have knowledge and patience. Because saying you know about it, you're gonna be, whether you can have the knowledge, but if you're not patient, you can't make it. So it's something that you need to have knowledge about it and be prepared for the outcome. The outcome can be good or bad, but if you have knowledge, the outcome might be more good than bad. There will always be bad.
Got you. And then you decide that you're going to start, Ndamoes Forex Institute, the NFI. What informed that decision?
Because I can say from in Limpopo, I was maybe, let's say, the first guy who was really, I can't say I was doing good. Maybe they were there who were not there. I didn't know about them. They were doing good. But maybe I was noticed by people that I was doing. I don't know what made them notice me. Maybe
that you were doing good.
Yeah.
So at this time you're trading already for yourself.
Yes.
Okay, and it's working out.
Yes. So they noticed me. So I didn't go to someone and say, I can show you how to make money. I believe that, okay, if you want to say, you need to make money yourself first. So they noticed me. I don't know what is it. I think I know, but I don't know what it is.
No, say it. This is point of view. There is no wrong answer.
No.
Say it.
Okay, I can say what they noticed is that maybe they saw the cars.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure. And then there's some, maybe they saw the house. So those two things. Maybe, or whatever I was doing, the vacations, maybe they saw those things. So I don't know. I want to speak for somebody to say, you saw me this, but maybe they saw that, okay, this guy, this age, is having a Mac. And then, how old are you? At that time, you are 21. So you ask yourself, okay, how does the person do it? So it was those kind of things. And when they look, when I say to you, I come from nothing, so they can see a change. So I believe that when you are doing good, or if you have something, you don't have to say yourself, they must speak for it. So
that's
I think that's what
that's
they
true.
noticed.
So along with this and all the success, people join up. What is the most amount of money you've made for someone? Other than yourself with the houses and the cars.
You mean what I've made for someone? Basically, when this was they joined, they make their own money.
Okay.
So I make my own money. So the amount of money that someone have made for themselves with my knowledge, let's say 1 million.
You made 1 million.
No, they made
they made a
they
million.
made a
I
million.
like that.
Yes.
I like that. Very
so
humble.
using my knowledge.
Yeah.
But that depends on how much they study. You find someone started with 200,000, 300,000. So yeah.
So somebody will give you. Okay, please explain this to me, because I've got minimal understanding of Forex, but obviously it's something that everyone's talking about, because we're going to cryptocurrency and we're going into all these things, right? So ultimately, the NFI, then somebody will. Do they give you capital, or do they do it for themselves and then you tell them how to do it?
Okay.
Like how does it work if somebody wants to come now and do Forex and make money from Forex?
Okay, so they don't give me the capital.
Okay.
So they come to me, they say, Carl, something that I charge them for my knowledge, but you put your money in your own. I don't want to handle your money, because tomorrow you give me your money, you see me on vacation, you think it's your money.
Got you.
So I give you the knowledge, you pay for such, and then you put the money. With my knowledge, somebody have made over 1 million.
Got you.
So some they won't disclose, because maybe they'll think I want something after that, but maybe. But I don't take what you're giving me.
Got you.
So you put whatever you put, I tell you what to do. That's what happens.
And have you had situations like that where people have kind of come back and said, you've robbed me, all the time.
No, I not all the time.
Oh, okay.
But I did have people like, because people, they are different. Some they get into this, they're gonna say they understand it, but they don't really understand it. The next thing, they take big risks without telling you. They lose, which is money. Money involves emotions and anger, and then they won't understand the risk maybe. But before, they will say, no, we know this. The next thing, they come back to you and say, no, you really you made me lose my money. But which is, I understand, because I know the business. But they can't count those brokers where they invest their money. They will come to me and say, you know what, because you're the one who was assisting me, you will not lose. So I must take responsibility. In which way? By advising them, this is what happened, this is how this happened. So that's what I can tell you about. They did come, as I told you that in the start, that there is no way that you're gonna have a winning streak 100%. Even before you do that, they wrote that, so you can have like 80% if you are good, like me maybe. But to get 99% is a lie.
Is this? And how much what is the biggest amount that you've lost in your own capacity now, where you're like, ew, really? Be honest. We're not 80%. I gotta use that 80%. How much is the most that you've lost?
The biggest that I've ever lost.
Take your time.
I need a drink of this one. No, I need a drink.
I want to know, because before you answer your question, I used to have this friend of mine, and I think maybe that's why we're no longer friends. And he told me he was going to teach me how to do Forex and whatever. Got me to like sign up and download. My mom's in the studio, shout out to her. I think she knows the story. He's going to teach me how to do Forex. Makes me download something, and
MT4, what?
and he's telling me about how like you must calculate things. If there's a natural disaster, it goes down, so you must know the news and whatever. I have never lost money so quickly. Like, and the honest truth is that I probably didn't know what I was doing, but also the classes were like too quick, they were too quick. So it's like, they'll tell you about 10 minutes and then 30 minutes and then an hour and then a day and then
a day, what way I understand, yeah.
But yeah, so I lost I'm too embarrassed to say how much I lost, but how much was the most?
Okay, no, I think they didn't help me to say that. No, I think the most I've lost, 700,000.
700,000?
Yes.
On Forex?
No, that's combined, all my losses.
Yes, of course.
700, yes.
In total? And you carried it?
I wish if I could show you, so yeah, but it's 700. If I show you, but it's in dollars, so you can do the maths and convert it, and then you can see my name there, my ID, 700. But that was nothing, because you can lose that, you can still make $1 million. So that means overall your profit is just 300, but you still lost.
Why does it sound like gambling though? Like,
it's not gambling.
Yeah.
I do gamble, by the way, so I know how gambling works. So gambling, it's you put your thing. With Forex, you need to just know how to minimize your risk of loss. At gambling, you can't do that.
Sure.
At gambling, if you put 10,000, is that if it doesn't fall to whatever number you are gone. But with Forex, you can lose that. If it goes to 5,000, stop. So it's not gambling. And then with Forex, you can decide, sharp, this is how much I want to do, as well as even in gambling. But in gambling, you can't say if it's yes, stop. You need to discipline yourself. That's why I say patience and discipline yourself. So discipline is very important. So I don't know whoever saw these things. Forex is not a bad thing.
Okay.
But people who introduce to other people, they are the bad ones. Because some, they will lie to you. So it comes into that thing that Forex is not a good thing. But we need that. The banks does that. You have a bank account. Why do you need a bank? Why do you save money? With that money coming from Forex. Sure. So it's the people who are into that who are bad. I might be bad to somebody. True.
But then you might be good to somebody else who you've made a lot of money from.
That's why we don't have the bank with the same bank. I think FNB is good for me. I think Standard Bank is good for you. Someone think Absa, why don't you bank the same bank?
That is true.
Someone will tell me that if the immediate payment, they take long. Some they'll tell you this one, they're what, the ATM, they are so. You understand? So it's all about preference.
Hectic. It's all about preference. And is there a lot of competition in the Forex space?
when I was there, it was not. But now, problem, I show you now. Now, you go there, you said, no, you're doing Forex. So everyone just say, I'm doing it without knowing. So I can't say there's competition because for me, it was something that it worked for me. But I believe in that when something works for me, I don't have to stay there. You must adapt to change. So that's me.
You know, something I've always wanted to ask was, meeting a Forex trader, because in my whole life, maybe I've only met 5, right? I take it that the idea of perception is very important. And I was taught this by somebody who is extremely good in people skills, And the chat apparently is, that some people, Forex traders, frame their lives as if they drive big cars, have big houses, and but the truth is, you probably went to your friend's house, took a picture, got into your friend's car, and whatever. And I've got a real case study about it, where there was a lady on a particular blog who went and put up something. And I think she was called out on the blog. She went and she basically went into a dealership, pretended like she was buying a car. You know the story.
I know the story.
She went into a dealership, pretended like she was buying. She even went and bought herself roses, sick. She even went and bought roses, car, whatever, took a picture. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thanks. And then the worst part is that the dealership then says, please tell that lady to remove this thing because it's not true. She came in acting like she was looking for a car. She brought her champagne and her, So for me, that idea of perception surely is unethical. Are there ethics in Forex? Where it's you can't do that.
They are not, I don't think it's ethics, but I mean, you have human conscious or whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
but I like your question. Yeah, this is the most important. I feel like for me, it relates to me more.
Okay.
I think you might know that what it relates for me. I have people in my life which are really have more money than me.
Okay.
And things.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna stay away from my people because I do Forex or I do my bubble bath or I do whatever I do. Because if you see me in a Lamborghini now, you think I bought that thing with Forex. I didn't say that I bought a Lamborghini. I never said I bought a Bentley. But I'll never stay away from being in those cars.
Got you.
So sometimes, yes, they do lie. That's the truth. But sometimes it's not just people who lie, but it's about you. You look at me, you think I do Forex. Automatically, you think I have money.
It's true.
Maybe I have money, but which is equal to whatever I'm doing. The next thing you see me in a Lamborghini, you think I bought a Lamborghini, but you forgot that I have a friend with a Lamborghini who doesn't do Forex.
It's true.
I have a friend with a Bentley who doesn't do that. You don't know how I'm related to those people, but they do lie. So to answer this based on me is that I have people, friends, with such cars. Like all the cars, maybe not Bugatti, I don't have one, but all these cars that we can say they're super fast, whatever, they are there. But I can safely say, even here with you personally, I don't own a Lamborghini, I don't own a Bentley, I don't own maybe a Venda.
But you do own a really nice German car. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Very
I do
nice
own those nice German cars and other not German.
Those plural guys. Not just one.
Yes. That's a good thing. I think I must clarify that. I do own those ones. But I also if you have your own thing getting together, you attract the energy around you. So I attract those people who like things, and that's my space that I like. I mean, you don't want to be in a Lamborghini, be honest.
Of course I want to be in a Lamborghini.
Imagine, in a Bentley, they are very nice. They massage you, by the way.
Oh, sure.
So is that thing. So when I post with those things, they'll think it's for no. It's because I can afford to have such friends, and I can afford to go to those people with my car before I pack it. Then I get into that car.
And I'm sure there's a lot of discipline with that, because if you can make so much money at once, the idea is not to squander it, right?
True.
Do you guys encourage your clients? No, let me not say you guys, because you can't speak on the Forex Association. I'm sure it's not even there. That's not fair. But does the NFI encourage people to save? Do you guys talk to people about that? Or is it a matter of, you know what, I'm going to assist you with this and that? And don't you think that's a major issue? The fact that somebody can make $1 million right? And
just out of
yeah, and then it's squandered. Do you guys teach any like financial education, or do you not? You feel like it's whatever. I've done what I need to do.
It's whatever. Trust me. I don't want to lie to you. So everyone must manage their own thing because it's not easy to manage money. By the way, it's not easy.
Sure.
Even myself, I can't manage money.
Don't bury him.
You understand? So the ice droppers, what? So it's not easy to manage money.
But shout out to Chateau Del Rey because that's where we are today.
Too much, and,
Yes.
and I love it. It's my favorite drink. By the way.
Wow!
I think I came drinking it here.
Really?
Before I know you that you love it as well.
Really?
It's my favorite drink.
Shout out.
It's very, very good.
Thank you.
It's making me happy, by the way.
Instant celebration. I know, darling. Right? And who is your target market? So anybody watching this, like, who do you think needs this most? Because you've mentioned things about bad lifestyles and people who've made bad decisions and come from bad situations. And that could be everyone. But what is the trend usually? Like, what kind of people come to you?
Anybody wants to really make money. I can't say I have a target market because there's somebody who already have money, depending on how you look at a person and how much money you have. Someone have 1 million, but when they live with 500,000, they think they are broke. Someone only have 10,000, when they have 1,000, they are broke. Someone only have 2,000, when they have 200, they think they are broke. So it depends on anyone, but it's not a rich. This is not triple M or a rich quick scheme. So it's something that you need to do that because I myself, I still lose money. So that's hence I don't really just say, you just want to stream into one. So any business, anything you do, it's a risk. You can't guarantee you're going to make money all the time. So
Yeah.
So anyone who's interested, taking risk.
So even me and G, I can come and just be like, you know
but
what?
you want to do it again?
I've got to, no. I wouldn't. And I
But
think
if
this
you
is
do
a
it-
counseling session.
if you do it-
Because when I lost that money, like it was so fast.
But if you do it again, I can assist you for free. I don't want any money.
I will
promise.
never do it again.
And everyone around you.
Listen, Jesus can come and say that he will anoint you.
No.
My financial, I would never.
Maybe
like,
because
I
you're
am
a
so
lady. Maybe they say
scared.
pretty lady, they say they can do Forex. Maybe they were not there into Forex.
Into
so
Forex.
you must
Oh,
really,
he had a wife.
you-
The wife is my friend, by the way.
Still-
So that's why I feel like it was a whole Ponzi situation.
Yeah,
like, they
but
were all
still,
in on
that
it.
doesn't guarantee that because he has a wife. Maybe he was not really supposed to be honest with you.
So you say you're the best Forex trader in Limpopo. I've got two questions.
The first one and the yes. I
The
can
first
say
one?
that. And the best. I can
And the
say
best
yes.
in Limpopo.
Yes.
Why not South Africa?
Because there are other people, which I'm going to mention.
Of course,
And
it's about
then,
you today.
yeah, it's about me. But there are people who I feel like, okay, they're doing good. Yes.
Okay.
But from Limpopo, I was the first one. And then I think I'm still the best. Depending on how you rate people about it. But I know what I know and I believe in myself.
Do you talk to other Forex traders?
Everyone likes me. So there's no Forex. You can't decide just like everyone likes me. So even those traders, they need to be my friends so that, you know, the truth.
So why does everyone like you?
I'm special.
Alright, you've got a snake that spits money.
Not really.
If it wasn't for Forex, what would you be doing?
Hey, to be honest, when I grew up, all I wanted was to be a taxi driver. So maybe I'll be a taxi driver by this way.
Now you've got taxi driver tendencies, but we'll talk
Really,
about it.
But I always wanted to wear Omega and then those things and then drive a taxi because I love cars.
Okay, yeah.
So you grew up in a house where there was no cars.
Yeah.
So all you're gonna do is someone to buy a taxi,
Yeah.
hire you,
Yeah.
you do these things, and then you carry cash every day. So I think I loved money at a younger
Really?
age.
Yeah.
I loved cars at a younger age. So I would have been taxi driver, trust me.
Yeah, and taxi drivers, girls like taxi drivers. Do girls like Forex traders as well? Are your DMs busy? Be honest.
I think women likes me.
Yeah,
Especially
everybody likes you.
Especially celebrities.
Oh, child. Don't
I don't want to mention
please,
them now,
it's
maybe
about
later
the,
on.
all celebrities. You
Yes.
see, now I want the scoop now. Okay.
Yeah, but let's leave that one for later and I'll
okay.
tell you which
Okay.
ones.
So there are girls in your DMs, Vele. Like, are the DMs busy? Is there traffic?
Too busy.
And do you have a woman? You have a woman in your life, don't you?
Um,
There was a girl you were posting. a
yes,
lot.
yes.
Yeah.
But we broke up.
Why?
I don't
What
know.
did you do?
She's not focused.
She's not focused, or you were not focused
I'm very focused.
as a Forex
I'm very
Don't with busy
decide
DMs.
just yeah, I'm focused, but the woman was not focused.
Okay.
So I didn't lose, she lost me. So
What's your star sign? Sagittarius,
not
Aries,
really, not really.
Capricorn, Libra.
Libra.
Makes sense.
Why?
Beyonce.
Not
Listen, you lost me. That's definitely Libra energy.
No, she lost me.
Yeah.
Definitely she lost me. I don't think a woman will wanna lose me. But they can lose me.
So let's talk about that because I know you're a big spoiler.
Ah, boy.
Listen, you buy girls flowers, you buy girls champagne. Girls used to see guys. I'm putting you ladies on in Jay. So if you want to also get into the DMs, I'm giving you the 411, right? So you are a man who likes bouquets of roses and champagne and nice life and buying gifts and whatever it is. Is there a type of girl that you do that stuff for? Just so that when the girls place their CVs in, they know what they're asking for. I mean, what they're presenting to you. Yeah.
Okay, the best thing I ever bought a girl was a car, but I took it back.
Then you didn't buy it for her. You were leasing it, renting it. She was just paying for it in a different currency.
No, not really.
She was paying
Not
for it in a
really.
different currency.
Not really. No, you are right. No, I did that.
Quavo.
But no, not really. But I mean, you buy a woman, a car, brand new, latest. It's 2022. It's that year model, and then within a month, you find that a lady maybe she's cheating on you. Do you give her the car to continue cheating with that car that you bought for her?
How do you know she's cheating on you?
I found after I bought the car, it was trending. So I got intel. So both they knew me, so they know my woman. So they tell me that your woman is here. So before I did that, I had to have 2 weeks of confirming this thing because people they can say I'm jealous. So I'm that kind of person to do that. Maybe I will do it again. Maybe I'm not sure.
But why did you buy her the car? So that when the girls come,
I wanna be
they
free.
know. Eh?
I wanna be free. I don't want to be taking new places. I have friends.
So what if I already have a car, but I want a nice car?
Then I'm upgrading you. We trade in your car.
But then you're gonna take it back.
Not really. It's under your name. I'll pay it.
So why wasn't it under her name, Damu?
Because at that time we just did it for 2 months.
Okay, so you're still paying for it.
The
Were
car.
you still paying for it?
Yes, it was. Yeah, I was.
It was
paying
brand new.
Brand new. Yes,
Child. German.
not really.
But it was.
Just a normal car for a lady. If you go for a Germany, you need to see first so if she's fine.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, that's a nice question. Should I be honest or what?
Of course you should be honest, this man. Of course you should be honest. Do you have any children?
This answer, it
Yeah.
can jeopardize a lot of things.
Okay,
so,
sorry.
But no. But I think I need to answer this.
Yeah.
Because if I answer this,
Yeah.
because I think this is the biggest space, and I appreciate being here.
Shout out.
Before I answer this and everyone here, so I've never really answered this question anywhere else.
You're going round and round.
I've never answered this question for real. Ne? People they don't know anything like this. So what I'm gonna answer right now will determine a lot of things. So I need to really think. I think I don't have a child. I think
Okay,
so.
all right. No. I think I understand what you mean.
No. Let's say I think I don't have. Maybe I have someone there, but they never told me. And some maybe they told me, but I went to do DNA test. So I've never done DNA test. But I am fertile. That's all I can answer. I can answer that.
You're fertile, so
I
you
am
should
very
have
fertile.
more children in Damu.
No, I am fertile. I don't want to answer to say if I have a child or not, but I am fertile.
Actually, this brings me to ask you something. I'm so sorry. I need to ask
That's
you
what I
this.
can say. I am fertile.
I need to ask you this. Is it true what they say about Venda, man?
Very true.
Ah!
Very true. When you're saying this thing, it's funny. You saw my Instagram post.
Yeah.
Because some people they've been cropping things. I mean, it is true.
Which Instagram post? Don't tell me you posted a picture and life looked great.
I posted a picture and then everyone was going crazy.
Listen, guys,
but, yeah, it was going crazy, but it is very true. But not all of them. But
Okay.
I'm one of them that what they're saying is true. Yes.
And I also believe, I've never dated a vendor man, but I have heard from my friends who've dated or are married to vendor men that vendor men are lovers.
True.
Do you think that that's something that you've been brought up with?
True, but I believe that as much as we can be lovers, working hard, who they say most Venda people, they are successful.
It's true.
They say from, especially in December, people, they go home, so much traffic there than going to other provinces. They are working hard. Over they will spoil their partners. I'm one of them. I did that. And I don't regret because I enjoyed that. But you can't spoil the wrong person.
And the wrong person is obviously somebody who cheats. Because before you know it,
just
your lady
besides cheating, respect is matters.
Is it?
You need to understand and respect.
Ooh, all the men are like,
Yeah.
well, maybe she'd respect you if you weren't taking her car away. What if she was going to visit her cousin and somebody came and lied to you? Like, I'm fighting for this. Listen to these men.
Not
It's
really.
her cousin.
Not
It is her
really.
baby. It's my cousin.
How do I know you're your cousin while I'm being with
Baby,
you?
it's my cousin.
No. I
Baby,
want
we're
proof.
taking content.
I want proof.
Speaking of proof, how much is the most amount of money you've sent to a woman?
To a woman. Oh.
I got money.
No. The most amount of money
Yeah.
I've sent to a woman.
Yeah.
15?
15K.
I don't really
Chum, it's my birthday next week.
serious. It's my birthday this month, but I won't reveal the
let's
date.
make- I'm
okay,
lying.
I think it's my birthday this month.
Okay, I'm lying. On your birthday, give me 20K so that it's the most amount.
20K.
You've given a woman.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do with it?
You know what? I want to buy equipment for the podcast.
Serious?
Yeah. I'm playing. I don't want to take your money. These girls are going to come for me.
Without
I'm
taking
like,
no, without doing that, ne?
yeah.
I think I can get more drink of this to be here.
To be-
For the boys, actually. Because me, I'm team boys.
Oh, your team boys.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
because clearly, like, they're vibing with you today. Jay, it's Lalela. It's gentlemen's club today.
Ne?
Something else that kind of was weird for me is that a lot of the time males are very you guys don't care. I mean, there are a few men who care about grooming, and I mean, you care about grooming. I've seen you like nice things, you like spas, and you know,
Too much.
yeah, too much. I'm glad you said that. And you have a bubble bath range. Tell me about that. What I mean, why would you decide on a bubble bath range? That's like,
That's a very interesting question. And thank you for asking me that.
yeah.
This is what I wanted to explain more. I love you know, when you grow up with nothing, ne? When you don't have a bathtub when you grow up home. You know what I'm saying? So you bath in a container, whatever you call it, a dish. Ne? Now when you grow up, some other people they have those things. And then when you experience it first, you know, you go to hotels, you know, you go where you want to have that. So for me, it sounds so interesting. I do that. So it was my morning routine that every day I go live on Instagram. People they like to watch.
I know, yeah.
And I just in the bathtub. So the most important thing, even before food, I make sure I have a bubble bath. So, but I'm saying I'm spending more money because I buy one, I use it for a day. So I buy another. So I need to buy like 30 for a day. How much is that?
You use one.
So my
you use one.
yes, I'll show
Okay,
you the
okay,
picture.
okay.
In my boot of my car.
Yeah.
They may be full of them, just for 30 days or maybe 10 days maybe. So I will buy like 10, 20 stuff. So people they say, no, why don't you make your own? So the good thing that people when they said make your own, they supported me. So I made my own, and then when I make my own, I said, okay, sharp. When I grew up, I didn't have this luxury. So no one can have this luxury, I understand. But how do I start here? People will support me now to my business to expand. It's people who can afford such.
Yeah.
So I need to put it to those people, and the price must be for those people. And they support me, and they still support me. And even as I speak, I have orders. So that car that I took from my lady, I use it for my business, which is a good thing. Being smart is,
And that's what you meant by focus.
yes, the boy is focused.
Always.
Nothing will disturb the boy, no matter what.
Always. The boy is focused. It makes a lot of sense. That's actually a beautiful story about the bubble bath. Because when I saw it, I was like, why would he do bubble bath? I mean, not to be, gender, binding, but it's like bubble bath is a girly thing,
True.
So even at, my place, or when I visit my mother, she knows I love taking, we're always fighting about it. Actually, it's a very crazy story, but so my parents' room is on one side Then like there's like a wall, and then there's like the bathroom that everyone else kind of uses that I used, you know. So we like my mother would have. She literally also collects bubble bath from me. So maybe I should buy for you actually. She literally goes in and then buys a whole lot of bubble baths, and then I also fill it up, sometimes more than I should. And then run the bath, and then running the bath, you'll just hear on the wall, coo, 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 close the water. I kid you not.
Because
it's still like that today.
The bubble bath, you need to be there, water. But if I can remember, I think I've inspired a lot of people in this country to do that. To mention one, I mean, I think Somizi learned from me. You had to like.
Has he got a bubble bath range?
Not really, but what I was doing, the picture that I post, he had to learn from me. He saw those things, and then he was like, I can do this. It came very nicely, but not better than mine.
What products was Somizi selling?
No, he put a picture in the bubble bath covering himself with a foam bath. So he saw that from me. He did that. Not saying if you do that, you say from me, but obvious. I think everyone, but why didn't do that all along?
As the person that you are now, do you have many friends? I mean, you say you have friends in, high places and Bentleys that massage people. Like, what is it like for you in friendship?
Okay, this is simple. I've never had quite, I can say, friends. Because friends, they are jealous and competition. So jealous competition, too much, drama there. I'm
doing this because I know.
Yes. So I'm not the person to say I have these friends, but I have important people in my life.
Got you. Nice.
So people who I have, I don't need 20 people in my life. I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. The rest, obvious, I can't live alone. So I'll talk to you, but that doesn't mean I'm your friend. I can talk to you, but I only have like selected people in my life. I can talk to you every day. You're not my friend. Because I believe that a friendship is a very big thing.
I agree.
And a friendship turns into a family. And then you are true friend. People that can be your friend because you are Gigi.
It's true.
People that can be your friend because you have a very big song that is popping out. But
they can be your friend because you bought them nice cars.
Yes, you understand? You're not saying that good thing. Like me, I have a friend because they saw my car, it was unique from them. You understand? So I don't believe in such because I have important people in my life. Very important. Very important people.
Wow, I absolutely love that. But something I'm very worried about most of the time is how you're not scared of anything. Hey? You get on a live and you're just like, da, 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 da.
Okay, that's a very important
Why
thing.
are you beefing? Like you beef and you're outside, like you are ready.
Okay, I know who I am. And number 2, most of the things that I do in their life, beside anything, they are truth. So, and I'm not scared of anyone for real, even now. Maybe I believe in myself and I don't think I did anyone wrong. And the thing that I say sometimes is them who did me wrong. So you did me wrong, when I respond, it's a problem. So I go on a live, and beside that, it's entertaining. People, they love that.
It's true.
Beside that, I know people, they love violence. But if they love violence, do whatever it takes for you to be you. And in this, our generation is that currency is not, if you're relevant, that's your money. Being relevant, that's your money. People, they won't like you when you're just there enjoying. So sometimes it's about give them the show that they want. But mostly, I'm not scared because I'm speaking the truth. And people, they know that. And those people, they know that I'm speaking the truth.
But then, what if at some point you're a friend and, things don't work out? And is your first reaction to destroy? Like, I mean, be honest. Because, with some friendships, I know with me, if I knew I was wrong, I'll apologize and still. I mean, there's a friendship I walked away from that I thought would be for a lifetime. I could have possibly done things wrong. That person could have possibly done things wrong. But the amicable thing is, I think, for you to walk away. Then there's some people who will seek to sabotage and destroy.
True. Okay, with me it's different. Ne? Destroying is easy.
Don't say
Listen,
that.
it's very easy. Ne? Destroying is easy.
No, but it's true. Walking away is actually very difficult, and
Yes.
just leaving things. It's true.
But destroying is very easy. But if you destroy me, I'll destroy you.
So
I mean, that's fair enough. You destroy me, okay. You can't destroy me and I keep quiet. I walk away. You destroy me, I destroy you. But certain things you can walk away depending on who is that person and what's your relation with that person. But what I can create that sometimes some things they are better left unsaid to whatever. Just don't react to everything because the moment you try to destroy, you're destroying yourself.
It's true.
So most of my friendship, they went that way. I've tried to destroy, and then it never work out because they still love me. And then end of the day, I'm the one who's stupid because I'm trying to destroy someone who still care about me. So
Are there friendships that you feel you wish you hadn't destroyed? I mean, I don't want to mention people because it's not about people.
Yes.
But there's something that I'm talking about
right.
without mentioning the
You are
people.
right.
And I think you know what I'm talking
I
about.
understand.
Do you miss them?
None. Because I don't think there's someone who ever left me. I rather left them. So they will be like angry that I left them. But the reason that I ever have, as I say, I don't have a lot. So I have like 10 or 5. So out of those relationships, there's none that I've destroyed. But if they try to destroy me, they know that very well. I can come to them, but I'm not saying I can destroy people's life.
I hear you.
But my point is
that you fight.
I'll fight back.
If you fight back, it's not going to be nice.
And when I fight back, I'm not only alone. So I have my followers. They fight with me. So they fight my battles.
So do you kiss and tell? Because
yes.
Oh God.
Nice one. I do kiss and what's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
I kiss and tell.
So when are you kiss and tell?
Why not? I did kiss.
So if I give you cheeks, you'll tell everyone.
Necessary people, I'll tell.
Ndamoes.
Then I was with Gigi. Who's Gigi? Gigi is a very important person. Why not tell you so that I can break to my friend?
But you know, you're right. And let's be honest. And I think it's a good discussion to have with all these men in this room, right? We find a lot of the time that you guys are the ones who run around and discuss that.
Also,
Is it like street cred?
Also goes to?
Yes.
No, you'll never say Shai, like he got my cheeks though. You won't say he got my cheeks unless he's like
No. We do. It depends.
Unless he's 50 Cent. I'm so jealous of
unless
Cuban
it's
guys.
me. You know,
Unless he's 50 Cent.
come with that question because
Listen,
I
I'll
really
tell
do,
everybody that 50 Cent got my cheeks. Like,
Serious?
I'll tell everybody.
You know why you're gonna tell anybody?
I made 50 Cent
because
one
that's
brand.
50 Cent. So I'm me as well. So I can tell anybody, to my friend, which I'm gonna tell you right if you ask me. I can tell you.
About cheeks.
If you want to.
I don't want to ask you.
You can ask me.
I don't want to ask you.
You can. I have an
But you
answer
did it.
prepared.
I don't want to ask you, but you did it, ne?
Yeah, but you can ask me.
No, but you know what I'm talking about. You did it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
But you can ask me.
I want to talk about it. I'll talk about it. But
It's because they are friends.
Yes.
Okay, now I know why.
Okay, sure.
Actually, the friends told me they must not ask such questions because they know I'm gonna say it. But it's fine. I'm sure the girls wanna listen to that.
Are you Jesus? Okay, so you do kiss and tell, and I
But
think
only
that's a very
specific
big
people.
problem, though.
It's not
That's
a problem.
No, it is. Like with men,
It's not a problem. You
guys,
just-
your boy's gonna want to hit.
Yes.
But also like, what if you want the ideal cheek getter? Like, what if you want the shaming exam, and then now you get it, and now you tell everybody. Like, I'm just trying to find
It's
out
not like
why.
you're gonna tell
Why are you guys
everybody.
telling people? Are you proud?
No, you will
What
tell
is
people
it?
what necessary.
What is it? Are
You're
you proud?
necessary. You're very proud. And then the next thing that I was with Gigi, that's so nice. Tell people. Then the more I tell people, the more that chick will come to me because I was with Gigi.
It's true. It's true. There's actually a story I heard about where, definitely. Yeah,
I can't wait to mention the people if you ask
yeah.
me that question.
No,
But
I
it's
won't.
fine.
Please, can you not mention that name?
I won't mention
I'm
the
just
list,
asking
but
you.
I'll give you maybe
No,
top
give me
two.
highlights, but don't mention that name. I'm asking you nicely.
Okay,
Ndamoes?
I won't mention the name, I promise. Okay. I don't know what to mention.
Okay, Sharp. Okay, do you have a type?
Yes.
What's your type?
No offense. Should you want me to be honest?
Yeah, I mean, with the girls you mentioned before, you could never offend me.
Okay, no, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
my
yeah.
type it's I really like a slender woman. light-skinned. Because when I grow up, there was a black dude who had a girl who was white. I would ask myself, how does a white lady looks like? So that one encouraged my mind when I was in grade 11. Or okay, this guy is too dark. Like white is too late. So I wanted to see how does a white lady look like. But yeah, but now I do have a type, but it's not about, when you grow up, it's no longer about that. It's about the mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this lady good for you? Whether she's dark or light, or Indian or white, doesn't matter. You know, Vosimai man married a white old lady, but he still want black people to vote for you. Does that mean he's a racist?
I mean,
I hope I answered you.
I mean, we could have that discussion for a while.
Some other time.
You know, but yeah, no, okay, so that ladies, that's his type. He likes them slender, light skinned.
But now I'm looking for brain, no longer that. That was
slender, light skinned with brains.
Yeah, even if you are dark, as long as you have brains. We're building right now.
Oh, you're building right now?
Yes. We're no longer destroying.
Are you getting ready to settle down?
With the right person, yes.
Okay.
Because I think I have everything to settle with a woman. So I just need the right person. I don't want someone's going to come and destroy and take.
So there's something interesting.
Yes.
That somebody came back to me and they said, apparently you're beaten with a belt. What's that story? And you ran away or something?
No. It was my friend.
Yeah.
I can mention his name. You will love it. Hudiva. It was his birthday party. And then I was among the guests. And then I came with a lady, obvious. But you know, when you're drinking, then I think you forgot about the lady. People, they want your lady. You know, they ask her why this guy has this pretty lady here. So I didn't like them approaching the lady. Then I told the guys, don't talk to my lady. But what happened, I wanted to fight with the person. But knowing who I am, I don't want to endanger myself. Then there's a bottle, there's a knife, there's a gun involved. So the best thing to do was for me to run away from that to safety. And the safety where I'm going is for my close friends who I know they will protect me. And then the guy took the belt. He tried to beat me. Oh man, you can't talk about a belt being on you when you are drunk. And then the next thing, so it was that situation. But the good thing about the end of the story, and it was nice, because I fell in the pool. My friend took me, put me in a Lamborghini and woke me up. So that's the very nice ending. The guy came and apologized. Now we are friends.
After you got beaten with the belt?
Yeah, just one thing. It was just like one swipe.
Why do you look problematic? Why do you sound problematic? Like, you just sound like you're problematic. I don't know why. I'm just...
They say that because I think I do think that what they don't expect me to do. It's like I date girls that they think I can't have in life. So that's what
you date girls that people
they think that, yes.
Hey.
I mean, I'm sure you're taken, but if you're not taken, maybe we'll have been dating, but it's another story.
Johnny, I'm taken.
Are you sure? 100%?
I'm taken. I
don't see a ring there.
I'm taken and I like them.
Dark and like me, ne?
I like them private.
I'm private.
You're loud.
I can only disclose when I want to.
Very loud. Imagine dating somebody who kisses and tells.
I mean, I won't tell with you. I can compromise.
Child, listen, what psychology is this? Right. Okay. So, is there a lady in your life right now?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Too much. She's my friend, though. I call her a friend. Because the moment you reveal yourself, they destroy. So
the ladies. People.
Guys, yes.
People destroy.
But there is someone. That's why even today when I'm here, she was happy. She's like, okay, I'm here. Make sure I'm happy.
Is she from Limpopo as well?
Not really.
She's not known?
She's known, but they don't know that we are dating.
What did she do?
Very successful.
Radio?
No.
TV?
Bigger than
Influencer?
that. Bigger than that.
What is bigger than that? Politics?
More money. That's bigger than that.
She's an entrepreneur?
Kind of, yes.
Known?
100%.
Known entrepreneur?
But low key.
Does she run a blog?
No.
How many followers?
She doesn't do much Instagram. I'm teaching her. Money is not on social media.
Yet
Unless
your
you can-
perception is
unless-
created on social media. That's
Yes,
crazy that you're
yes.
saying that.
You need to be smart. Let people think that you want people on Instagram. I don't want that. I don't want followers.
Okay.
I want this low key. That's why men who are successful, they go somewhere and run and marry people that I don't know. Then they date this one on a site. Why don't you marry this one and date that one?
Yeah, no, that's true.
You're known, eh? You can still be married. Trust me.
I can still be.
Married.
What if I'm married?
You can get married. I don't see a ring on you. Unless
Yeah,
you take
but
it back.
is that what it's about? A ring?
Not really.
Yabo? What if I'm married?
Let's say you're married.
Yabo? Yeah,
Are
sure.
you happy?
I like my men private. So, who is your local crush?
Local crush, Baby Cooper.
Really? You like Bobby Cooper?
She likes me.
Ah! What do you mean she likes you?
She said I'm fine. I'm a vibe. And then, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. And internationally?
Internationally, oh my gosh, Kylie Jenner because she's young. And I
Kylie
like-
Jenner. Oh
yes,
no, you
she's young.
definitely like them. Like,
She's
okay.
she's young and she's doing good, and I like that.
Okay. All right. Your girlfriend's not going to be pleased to hear you like Puppy Cooper. But, okay.
No, she
Your
unders-
friend, in this case.
she's lucky that she's not really my girlfriend. She's my friend. You can say you call her my friend.
What do you mean she's lucky?
Oh, because I'm unique. I'm one of one.
Wait.
Are you telling me that you're not charmed by me right now, or should I do it more?
Not at all. You're not my type. You fam, you know. So, cognac or champagne?
Champagne beverage,
How much is the most you spent in a club?
5,000. Because I'm not stupid.
And then your friends pay the rest, or you would never spend it like so much?
5,000. That was in 2018. The rest they always buy me because they need to be with me. If I want champagne, I go buy in a store, drink it home, get drunk, go to a club, drink cheap things, get back home, drink whatever I want to drink.
Shut up.
I need to keep this for myself.
Sure. And family back home, I think everyone is hearing that you clearly know how to use your money. Are you looking after family back home, or you don't need to? What is the vibe at home?
Before 2016, you can check how many years. The first thing when I get money, on 2017, somewhere there, 18, I got a house first. So before all these things, the cars, the gymming thing, make sure there was a house, because there was no house. It was a two or three bedroom house. So first thing, make sure there was a house. Second thing, make sure that my brother is fine. He got me to a job first. Then he was fine. My mom, make sure she had a Benz. So before all those things, I make sure my mom had a Benz, so that I can't want you to tell me that I'm driving a German car. My mom is driving nothing. So she had a Benz, which it was mine first. Then I gave it to her when she got her license. And then, from a test to a Benz. I mean, that's an upgrade.
Are you your mama's boy? Do you love your mommy?
A lot. Without her, I'm nothing.
More than daddy? Not more than daddy, but I mean, are you your mama's boy or daddy's boy?
That's a nice question.
Do you go fishing or do you watch soapies?
Okay. My mom, she treats me. I'm the last born, by the way. So.
Me too.
Serious. Oh my gosh, she's like.
Well, from my mom, as far as I know. But you know how you guys roll.
I didn't expect
Papa
that.
was rolling still.
Yeah, but from my mom, so I'm last born, so I'm mommy's, yes, but I love my father. As a man, me and my father, we have that relationship, but my mom as well, yeah.
There's a relationship.
Big one.
So
not just a
clearly
relationship,
healthy,
big one, you understand?
There's
So,
clearly. So what's next for you in terms of business?
it's a very good question. The next thing for me, I'll promise I'll speak. I don't want to reveal, because if I reveal it, but I can say speak, because you will call me back to come here. So I feel like if I reveal it now, I won't be back here.
Okay.
So it's big. You can just give me until maybe March latest, but February will be better. So March, because it's very big.
Okay.
I can tell you personally after that. You can just go that. After you will tell me, come back here. I don't know if maybe if I have a gig at the radio, but I won't tell you. I'm just telling it to you, so speak. They wanted me to be on the radio, but I don't know if I'm gonna be there. But maybe it's gonna be big. That you're gonna say you believe in me, and these people who are around you, they believe in me like you do. By the way,
Lalela Jesus. Hey, believe in you. Hey.
Obvious. I mean, I think it's easy to believe in me. I believe in myself already.
Yeah.
So I just need other people to believe in me.
Yeah.
But already I know myself.
Love it. And do you feel like where do you draw all the strength from? Like the self-belief and knowing who you are and people want to be around
My network.
you.
Your network is net worth. It's people around me, they believe in themselves. I take that from them. That's why I chill with such people. I don't have a lot of friends. Because if I have the wrong friends, I won't be here.
It's true.
But being here, I feel like for me, it's
Associates.
too much.
It's true. All right.
And I'm happy to be with you like this for so long.
Okay, listen, then we're going to cut it short. So,
Yes, okay.
What do you want to get off your chest? I mean, this is POV. It's a space where we, seek to understand and not to judge. Anything you want to get off your chest, anything you want to promote, anything you want to say to your fans, people who support you, associates, whatever it is. It can be good, bad, in between, but this is Ndamoes' story. What would you like to say?
Okay, what I would like to say is that, number one, I appreciate you and your team. That's number one. Because if it wasn't for you telling me to give that opportunity, so I can appreciate other person first while I'm with you. You give me that opportunity, so I appreciate you first and the whole team. And then second thing, I want to appreciate Pomo. I don't want to say more. I just say Pomo. She understands. She understands that. So yes, and all my real friends. Yes, and my boss. Like
You have a boss?
Yeah, he's my boss.
Who's your boss?
Arundani.
Has Rondani got money? Of course.
I wouldn't my boss if he was broke. So
Of
yes.
course.
And Tando, my best friend. That's why she's been a good person to my life.
Oh, really?
Too much.
Tando.
Too much.
Tando.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
unknown Tando.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Which I can tell you about. And Tando. And then but regardless other people, my brother obvious. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
My brother, my mom, obvious, my father.
Standard. Standard.
And my uncle. Those people are important to me. But now, what I want to get off my chest is very important. I think I need to do this before promoting anything. So that before I promote anything, you must decide if you really align with me. I'm just a normal, simple person living his best life, trying to survive every day, and grabbing any opportunity that you get in life. And I appreciate people like you can give me the opportunity to be here and the rest of people, because it can't be done with one person. So people, they think I'm problematic, number one.
Problematic.
Drunkard, number two.
Oh, they call you drunkard.
Which I was offered to if I was drunkard, but I was not. I'm not. But I do drink because I feel like alcohol. It's about how you control it. So people, they think I'm a problematic child, and the thing I do in the life, then I talk about other people. I will never ever attack anyone who doesn't attack me. Number one. Number two, alcohol is alcohol. Sometimes I plan it to get drunk. So it's not like I get drunk just. So I plan it, then I get drunk. That's it. So I know what I'm doing. And I'm not looking for a gold digger in my life. If you feel like you're gonna come to gold, no. But if you come to my life,
DMs are like, guys.
yes, they must. If you wanna come to my life, and you feel like you really want, you can come. But I'm not looking for a gold digger.
Yeah, you're looking for somebody to build with.
I had gold diggers. I have enough time with that. It's okay.
You're okay now.
And most of the gold diggers these days, to me they are nice. I don't understand why girls are nice to me, but to some they are gold diggers. But to me they are nice. She'll meet you halfway, even all the way.
Interesting. You are a very interesting individual.
Serious.
Very interesting, and clearly the boys like you today. Right. Any questions on the floor?
Oh wait, before
Yes.
I do cell phone, but there's 200.
You do what?
Cell phone, but there's 201. Or like one bottle is 200.
What is this?
My
Oh, the phone
phone
bath.
200.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason I check my target market,
200.
Yes.
Hold up.
but it's selling out so bad. And then
What's in the bubble bath? Like, why is it 200 rand?
too much bubble bath. But you must understand something. Is that, see this? I saw this. Now you see.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can see this. It's more nicer because it has you here. So branding is very important.
Drink it to me.
So branding is very important. I look at it when I came here. I took a snap. It's very nice.
Branding.
If this cup was like just white, it's just an ordinary cup, then maybe they just take it somewhere else. But because it has you and there's your name, there's this, ne?
That's POV.
That's why you're gonna win the most important
Better.
prizes.
Better.
The better of the
Listen,
best.
we have actually been nominated. I haven't mentioned it for
I'm gonna
podcast
vote.
of the
We're
year.
gonna vote about
Please,
that.
we need to vote.
So my point is the fact that it has this, ne? It's the value on it. So I'm not just selling this the product, but value. You go to Center and Diamond Walk, you buy a shoes for 20,000, but it's still a shoes. You go to somewhere, any shop, you buy a shoe for 500. You still wait.
That's true.
So it's about value. So this cup, it's important to me. If it's possible, I could go with this one.
So are you saying, okay, you can have it, but are you saying the reason why the phone bath is 200 rands because your face is on it? Or your name is on it?
My name. NFI, it means a lot to me. And I got people who could buy it. As we speak on Monday, ne? I have like personal orders. Ne? Maybe I'm sure 30 or 40 that I must deliver myself. Because when I deliver, it's not like they want the phone bath, they want to see me. But I'm here for free with everyone need to see me.
That's true.
But when I go there, they want to see me. And they want to see my car maybe. Take a picture, that's it. So when you sell something, you sell the value of you.
Are you confident or arrogant?
Confidence.
What's the difference for you?
What?
What's the difference between confidence and arrogance for you?
When you're arrogant, you don't get along with people. But I'm confident. I get along with everybody.
Do you get along with everyone, Ndamoes?
Including you. And everyone here. I don't think there's anybody who has a problem with me here.
No, I think everyone finds you quite entertaining.
Yes.
Everybody finds you quite entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
people want to watch you.
And
yeah.
you are very important and smart. Ne?
Thank you.
For the decision you make as well, bringing me, and I appreciate that. So I'm not just entertaining. I can't be entertaining alone in my own space, in my own house. That's not entertaining. But being here, I'm also entertained here, and I'm having the best time.
Yeah. Any questions, POV gang? In case I forgot.
I'll love these
my
questions.
POV
please.
peeps. Who wants to invest today at the NFI? Come on now.
I feel like everyone must have a question.
Everyone must have a question?
Yes, and I have an answer for everyone. Everyone here can give me a
Okay,
question.
no, the lady that said wanted to know what your type is.
Yes.
So she knows now.
She can have another one.
And then and then my mom wanted to know if you get along with, family, how that is. So that question is done.
Ne?
Yeah.
That's why
The
you
boys, any questions?
Later.
Not really, you can give me one. I think you have one. Give me one. Give me anything.
No. Don't
Since you
worry.
feel so entertained.
My friend?
You want a question, bro? Okay.
Yes. Anything, my friend. You don't have to worry. Anything.
Yes.
Are you sure, bro?
100%. Anything.
Anything.
I won't put you on blast.
You go to gentlemen's clubs.
No.
I won't put you.
You don't go to gentlemen's club.
No.
You create one.
Hmm?
Do you create an environment for yourself to be like that? 'Cause
No.
to me, in this conversation, like, okay, fine, I can get. I want this. I want that. I have this kind of people. So, when you, okay, this is a question. The question is, when do you date or do you relate with females just for you muse yourself when you're just looking for something? What are you looking at a woman?
Yeah.
That's question. I relate more than just dating. Dating is easy. You can date any girl. You can see a girl. She see you driving a nice car. You can date her. But I relate. So I need someone in my life who can get along with me. I relate with them. So yeah, dating it's simple. I don't know how they do it, but dating is I find someone and then I say we're dating. We have whatever we're doing, but I relate. We need to get along before I can just say.
That's true.
So, advice to you back: don't just date. Relate with a person, because dating with someone, I know what they're talking about. Dating, being with someone for a date means you're dating. You're not dating, but relate with someone. You can be with someone relating with them for.
But the intention of going to a date and it's for you to be relatable, right? You're thinking that so that you can understand this person. If you go on a date.
People they lie a lot. You
Oh,
can-
so you go on a date? What do you go on dates?
not really.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but that is a good question. Very, very, very good question. Anybody else? Okay, so my question. I've seen a lot of controversial things about money being stolen from people, and
Yes.
they've said, a lot of things about you.
True.
What is your response to that? What is your justification to that? Elaborate.
Okay, on that to elaborate is that yes, people they have said a lot of things about me, but I don't think if I was bad or stole somebody, I'll drive in my car, which are shiny to that extent, that are unique. When you see a car that is yellow, it's easy for you to attack me.
It's true.
But if I go to a place, everyone is happy with me. But people who usually say that, some it's rumors from my haters, some it's just people who doesn't like me, because obviously I won't like everyone. So generally, I don't like most people from Venda. That's the truth.
Why?
They hate me because they love me more, but the people who hate me is people who wanna my peers. Maybe they wanna be like me, but they do. I have a lot of love there, but maybe that came very wrong. But most of people who hate me, it's just my peers.
Okay.
But they love me. Actually, they can't live without me. I mean, if I arrive in a place, I mean, like they understand. It's not just taking
It
pictures.
shakes.
Just like
Lalela, and the Pop Studio shook today. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming through, giving us your time free of charge, even though your bubble bath is 200 Rand.
and I'm gonna get you those things. They are nice.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I
And
want you to have more of those ones. So when I come back on part 2,
yeah.
you understand.
Oh, this part 2, I can't wait for the big announcement. Carry on doing what you're doing. It's been absolutely amazing having you. And shout out to you for representing Limpopo. I think this is our first guest from Limpopo. So shout out Limpopo! Guys, that was the famous Ndamoes. Super, super stoked and happy to have had him here on POV. Don't forget to subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Getty's Bubble Bath. It's $199, and it's selling out NFI like crazy. Don't forget to follow him, follow us. You know what time it is. It is POV, and I'll check you guys out later. Bye.
Ndamsi NFI on Instagram.
Who are you?
Ndamsi NFI.
Ndamsi NFI on Instagram. Shout outs.
That's my point of view.